What up, Dokkanners? AGL Android 16, the unit that nobody is summoning for, so this is going to be fun in terms of showcasing. Let's check him out. Android's uncontrollable power, 200%. Extra stats plus 50 to Android Saga. Mission execution, artificial life forms. Greatly raises attack and defense for 4 turns, cause immense damage to the enemy. For the Link super attack, he does the same exact thing, but then also raises allies' defense by 50% for 2 turns. This can happen as long as there's an Android 17 or 18 attacking in the same turn. So any unit, including tech androids 17, 18, even though there's an S in there, don't worry, it's still a catch-all condition. You can still use that character. So now let's take a look at the passive. Activates entrance animation when there's another androids category ally on the team. Permaguard. Perma team defense buff 16%. Key plus 3 attack and defense plus 260. All allies defense plus 60%. Androids or uncontrollable power. Allies attack plus 60%. When attacking, attack plus 260. When receiving an attack, defense plus 160. As the first attacker in a turn, damage reduction 60%. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. All allies defense plus 30%, plus an additional attack plus 30% for characters who also belong to androids or uncontrollable power within the turn after receiving an attack. After receiving an attack, does that mean you actually have to get hit? Just by dodging it, I think you're fine because you're still receiving it. Uh-oh, Proton, help me. As the second or third attacker in a turn, defense plus 160 launches an additional super attack when attacking. As the third attacker in a turn, guaranteed crit, attack plus 160. When there's an enemy whose name includes Goku or Cell, starting or straight up starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle, attack plus 160. And then for 1 turn only, attack plus 160 when attacking as the third attacker in a turn. So this part of the passive is meant to be used in tandem with the active skill. Active skill is massively raise attack temporarily, cause ultimate damage, and disable enemy action once within the turn. Can be activated when there is an enemy whose name includes Goku or Cell, or straight up from turn 5. So in terms of how to build the character, I personally, this one's going to be a tough one. I think the answer is critical and dodge. I don't think additional is as important because if you break down his functions, his number 1 priority is to protect your rotation. He's your slot 1 guard. He's your vanguard. He's your tank, right? You put him in slot 1. He's already got good defensive measures, but to add even more consistency to his defense, if you throw in dodge, not only can that avoid potential situations where you just don't have enough health to tank, it will also protect you from potential seals or stuns. This guy is able to provide good team support through his passive, but he provides even more through his Link super attack. That is in jeopardy if you get sealed. So I think throwing in dodge is useful strictly for that, but just on top of that, just giving him more ways to defend. That being said, he seems to have ample defense. When you switch him into slot 3, you're not worried about defense, you're worried about offense. But if you put him in slot 3, he doesn't have 60% damage reduction. So that, again, the dodge can help you there. So I think dodge is probably going to be the best thing, but I'm going to be honest, I kind of want to go full crit and then the rest additional and just let him embrace that slot 1 tankiness. So I think what I'm going to do to showcase at 55% and Rainbow is to just ignore the dodge. And we're just going to focus on seeing how much he can tank. But again, I'm thinking for right now, max dodge, max crit is kind of where I want to go. It's hard to say. So do wait until the end of the video because I might change my mind. But that's where I'm thinking right now. So the rest of the team, we got a couple of cells. We got Super 17. We got the free-to-play World Tournament Hellfighter 17. Also, the Ranger 17 is here. He provides 70% defense, attack and defense for androids. He has guaranteed dodge as the first attacker in a turn on 1 turn only. He can foresee super attacks when HP is 70% or more. He gets guaranteed crit over time. How do you build him? You don't need crit. So it's just a matter of dodge and additional. He has up to 70% dodge, 70% damage reduction. If you're okay with just 70% dodge, you can go for more additional because his super attack does provide 2 turns team stat support. So you can either go max additional, the rest dodge, or you can go max dodge, the rest additional. I'm probably going to go max addition. I don't know. I might go max dodge. I am a dodge guy, but I do know when to not do that. So let me just shut up. Let's just try him out.
Do this.
Enough yapping. Let's just try him out. We're here for one thing and one thing only. Seeing how good Android 16 is. Okay, so the friend unit is here. Wait, why does it feel like we're not getting any leader skill? This looks so weird. All right, so the friend unit is on the first turn. So let's see what he do. My unit is on the second turn. All right, here we go.
You were programmed with the mission to destroy Goku, isn't that right?
That's right.
Isn't it funny how for his intro, he barely speaks, but it's other people who speak? Okay. All right. So for the first turn, we got Android 16 in slot 1. Good lord. Fierce battle, that's it? Who are some of his best Link buddies? Android Assault. Hold on now. Doesn't this give you damage reduction? No. Gives you 20% defense, though. That's pretty good. Okay. But I'm going to keep these two together. So let's have Android 16 go first. We are not going to get the Link super attack. Why? Because this unit is not an Android 17. He is a Hellfighter 17. That does not work. So we're going to put him on this. We're going to put him in slot 1, and we're going to have him just launch his multiplicative stat buff. So let's do it. I'm already forgetting what he does. Oh yeah, he gives everybody attack and defense 30%, and then he also gets a guaranteed additional attack. That's what it is. So let's do this. Then we'll do this, and then we'll do this. I love the team defense aspect because it also helps the slot 3 floaters feel less at risk. All right, so 13.7 million attack stat to start. 10.9. Wait, what? We just did crit. 10.9 million damage on a crit. How'd I get crit? Is there crit on the friend unit? Hull? We did like 11 million damage on a crit right there. There has to be crit in the hit of potential. I gotta go back and check. Does Cell give crit support? Let me see. Let me see. What happened here? Let's do some forensics. Nope. What? Yeah, I'm a Dragon Ball fan. It's right there. All allies defense plus 40%, chance to crit plus 20%. That's what it was. I was just testing you. Shut up. I was just testing you. All right, so now we got my guy going first. We have scouting because of Android 17. So Android 17 should be the one to dodge here, but we are showing off the 16, not the 17. So let's put him slot 1. Oh, and his defense is so good for this guy because this guy is stacking attack permanently with his Ultra Super. He's not getting as much defense. So all this extra defense just makes this guy so much better in slot 2. What's our linkage? Oh, Android Assault. I like it. How much do these two share in terms of links? Oh, they get so much more. Solid support. That's even more defense. Or no, that's attack. That's debuffing enemy defense. That's so good. I think I might have to have these two together. Whatever. For now, let's not worry so much about getting all the links. Let's just do that. And let's do that. By the way, disclaimer, I should point out I am dealing with Happy Holidays food coma right now, so if I say anything that's just utter nonsense, please forgive me. We tanked it, as expected. No surprise there. 13.7 million attack stat, but this time we got the Link super attack, baby. So we greatly raised attack and defense for 4 turns, and we're doing a 50% attack boost for 2 turns. No, defense boost for 2 turns. And we lost an additional. Awesome. Oh, right. This guy.
I welcome any and all who think they can beat me. If you dare.
This guy's stocks shot way up with this Android 16 because this guy just became so much more resilient post-revival. So much better. I guess the only downside with this specific team setup is that we're not getting the constant rotation of defense boosting supers because I don't have all the Android 17s in here. So we're not really going to be able to see that on this one. I'll adjust the team for the next one so we can see that. All right, so let's do you know what? No. Let's have him go after you. And then we'll have you. Oh, crap. All All right, we'll have you go after you. And then we'll have you go after you. I want to just see how much 16 can do on his own against the Rose. 14.7 million attack stat. We do have a little bit more going on with the domain and all that. 5 million damage, no crit. 15.8 million attack stat on the second super. We are only getting the multiplicative stats here. We got crit again. That's because of the team crit that the cell gives us. So yeah, his damage output, not that crazy. Not at 55%. At 55%, we don't care about him as a damager. In general, we shouldn't care about him as a damager. Damn, this guy keeps going. Please super me. Please, 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 please. Super. Super. Yes! Don't dodge it. A double digits. I think he normally can tank that at double digits, but it's just nice to see that. Dude, Cell just got so much better. So I think what would be good is we just bring more Android 17s or 18s in slot 3, and the rotations will basically just be 16 plus Super 17 and 16 plus Perfect Cell. All right, let's just continue. I guess we'll just keep going here. Let's do this. Super 17 can get going finally. Let's do this, and let's do this. Am I being greedy when I say that I wish Hellfighter 17, Super 17, all those guys counted towards his Link super attack? 18.4 million attack stat. This guy's still benefiting from last turn's multiplicative stat buffs. 6.2 million damage, no crit. .6 damage, no crit. Yeah, he needs crit. At 55%, I'm gonna say no crit is needed because you're not gonna do much damage anyway. We did like 10 million. That was our shining moment. These guys will pick up plenty of the slack, you know? I think I'm just gonna, yeah, 55%, I think dodge will be better. 27.9 million attack stat for the support? What the hell? What? Dude, the support is at 30 million. Oh my God. That's what makes this guy so... Wow, we can already use it. I think I should use it right now, actually. Okay, so think of this like the Tech LR Vegito, the 5th anniversary LR. If you use the active in slot 1, you will then acquire all of these effects and you can still move him into slot 3 or vice versa. So I think what we should do to start this, I'm going to use this right now because I want to see this right now. I'm going to put him in slot 3 so that he gets the guaranteed crit and then we can move him back into slot 1. So let's do this. All right, so let me use this on him.
Hell blasters, fire! I will destroy you.
Oh crap, what? Wait, no, 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 no. 55, holy, what the, 55 minutes. Oh, because of all the attack, but I made a huge mistake. Holy crap. Dude, this. I goofed real bad. Well, I mean, we're already here. Might as well do it again, right? Let's do that again because we got extra We got the extra 160. Guys, God. When you put him in slot 3, attack plus 160, attack plus 160, attack plus 160, guaranteed crita. All right, who gives us more synergy? These two, this one. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, then I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna leave him in slot 3. I'm gonna trade these guys back and forth. Let's see what happens. Let's do it again. Run it back.
I will destroy you.
We only have 2 links this time as opposed to 5 or 4 or whatever.
Hell blast!
40 million damage, dude. Oh, I could have put him in slot 1. I gotta trade him back, so yeah, we won't do that. But in this situation, after using his active in slot 3, we could have moved him back into slot 1, just FYI. Oh, but this was actually a really good play because look at what we did. We canceled the attack. So if there was a super there, there's no worry of it happening now because we canceled it. So now the cell is free to do whatever he needs to. Super 17 can cook afterwards. Dude, androids, this is such a good buff. So good. Okay, both 16s got shafted in terms of follow-ups, but it's okay. I like that. That was good. That was clean. You know what we need to do now? We got to bring more Android 17s and 18s so that we can have a rotating extra defense buff always. Okay, so the super attack is happening in slot D. So we might actually get killed here. Our health is above 70%. That's why we're scouting. We got 70% damage reduction, 70% chance to dodge. If we use his active, I'm worried he might be a little too tanky. I don't want to use that yet. I want to save that. So let's do this. And then we'll do this. And yeah, this is the World Tournament free-to-play Hellfighter 17, just FYI, okay? Okay. That's a lot of support happening right there. All right, let's see what happens. Dodge, nice. Dodge, nice. 11 million attack stat for the banner unit. 17% attack and defense we're about to get for 2 turns. 5 million damage on the first crit. 12.4 million attack stat on the second super. About 6 million damage on that attack on a crit. 14.9 million attack stat for Cell. Okay. I don't care about how much damage we do. I just want him to get killed here. I want that revive. All right, go on. Hit me. Oh. All right, do it. Yes, dead. Dead.
I'm warning you, I won't fall for the same trick twice.
I'm warning you. Okay, he's revived, and our 16s are back. Okay, so we're gonna put 16 slot 1. Does he need key? Oh yeah, he does. Okay, that's maybe his one issue on some of these like cell-centric teams. You don't have as much key going. You're gonna have to waste these orbs. Lame. All right, let's do that. And then we'll do this. And then we will do... Uh-oh. I should have probably actually... Whatever. All right. I should have put Super 17 with the Android 16, but it's too late. I don't feel like resetting. Please do me a favor and super my 17. 17.2 million attack stat for Android 16. All right, so we're back to doing marginal damage. So, okay, that's something to consider. In the flow of combat, there will be 1 or 2 turns. Well, we'll just say 1 turn. There will be 1 turn where 16 hits really, really hard, and has guaranteed crit. Is that enough for you to not want to put more crit into the unit? Would you rather focus on dodge and additional, allowing for that one turn where he does major damage to just shine? I'm honestly fine with him not doing a whole lot of damage, because, like, I mean, this dude does work. The super easy perfect cell does work. STR cell does a lot of work. I don't need the 16 to do much. That being, I mean, I'm saying this after he did 55 million damage on a freaking active. Ooh, yes. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hit me. Hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. All right, we're about to eat that super attack. We've got 4 links active, and we've got Cell in slot. Oh, that doesn't matter. Actually, does Cell give us any sort of team buff? Cell, no. But he is way more tanky now as a result of the revive. All right, here we go. 50% defense is not going to help him. It's only going to help the teammates. 19.8 million attack set on this Link super attack. 2.2 million damage, no crit. Additional is just a slap. And that's it. All right, here we go. Against Tech Fusion Zamasu, how much damage are we taking on this? Dude! We took 560,000 damage against this guy? He does world-breaking damage? That's crazy. Wait, that's really good. That is really good. Yep, 16 is a real one. That's nice. Okay, let's do it again. Hit me again, please. Oh, man. Dude, every time. God. Every time. I just feel like I'm burning so many tech orbs on 16. All right. We have the extra 50% defense from last turn. I really want him to super again
To get serious.
after this. We also have crit this turn because of the tech's super easy cell.
Gonna go all out.
Please, Fusion Zamasu. Please, 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 please. Wow, 22 million damage. Oh, it's a Dokkan attack, right? All right, so 23.9 million attacks on the follow-up here. 11 million damage on a crit. Please super. Yes. All right. So now with that extra 50% defense, extra support this turn, we take... Dude. Double digits. This is all with a... Well, this guy... Granted, this guy's 68%. No, this is the 55%. This is the 55% for end unit. 55% 16 tanking this Fusion Zamasu for 500,000+ damage is really impressive. And then with all that extra defense carrying over, we just tanked it. If you are an Android fan and you are trying to build an Android's team, 16 is a must-have for that. This doesn't make the team top tier and like a must-have category, but if you are an Android's fan, like you need to build around. This is your franchise player. You build around your franchise player and you bring in, you know, your other pieces. Oh, right. This is the... Yeah, we did the Link super attack. So everybody gets defense. All right. So just imagine having that 50% buff always. We made the mistake of not bringing... Yeah, so look at that. We took 189,000 now because we had extra links with this guy. So if we set up the squad to have more 17s, we're just going to keep that 50% going. It's going to make us so tanky. We're doing that on the next run for sure. Oh, this is such a good start. I love it. All right, moving on to the next one. All right, so I changed the team a little bit. We're still keeping the cells, and what I'm doing now is I'm throwing the slot 3s with just 17s and 18s. So we're gonna try the Shadow Dragon boss rush when Wishes backshot. And we've got both the 16s on the same rotation. Actually, wait a minute. That means, whoa.
You were programmed with the mission to destroy Goku, isn't that right?
Yes.
That's right.
That means we're gonna have 100% floating defense for 2 turns.
What?
I can't, no. 18, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. Okay, you know what? Let's actually try this. This is crazy, but I kind of want to try this. Let's have double 16, and then we'll have double cell on the other rotation. I don't know why. This actually might be even better. All right, so let's do that. Let's do this, and let's do this. All right. He seals, right? Oh, he doesn't. Okay. Cool. We got no linkage. 12.4 million attack stat. We're locking in that link super right here. So 50% extra defense for everybody. 8.3 million damage, no crit. Okay. 13.5 million attack stat. 9.2 million damage, no crit. 14.3 million attack stat for the friend unit, same build, everything. 9.6 million damage, no crit. But we once again gave everybody 50% extra defense. This 16 has the first slot's 16's 50%. And now this 18 gets both of them. So I don't think she's even going to get hit, but if she does, she's got 100% extra defense. I like how she did more damage. I've never used this 18 before. I don't think I ever used her in the STR Cell showcase. All right, girl. Can you kill? Let's go. All right. Dude, the 16s are going to give you the freedom to bring more androids with less punishment. Like, you'll still die on crazy events, but you can probably now do some of the older events that you couldn't otherwise do with some of the older androids. All right, we got that domain. So now we got both cells together. So they've got max synergy plus 100% defense. And we can scout this turn. Where's the super attack happening? Okay. I mean, I want the cell to die because the cell gets the revive. So let's leave cell slot 1. Will we even get killed by this? I'm curious. So let's do this. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do this. All right. Hit me. Here we go. Oh. Well, we only took 180,000. Rip. Well, the best part, we survived it, and now we're going to heal it all back thanks to the other cell. I love this team. I'm in love with this team just because I get to use them now. Oh, right. Just because I get to use them more freely. Thank you, 16. Now, this 17 is going to give everybody 17% attack and defense for 2 turns. That's the first super. Here's another one, another 17%. That's 2. We did not have guaranteed dodge because we did not put him in slot 1, right? We would have had guaranteed dodge if we put him in slot 1, right? Yes, guaranteed dodge is the first attacker. Yep. Okay, I guess we'll start floating this guy off so we can have both of the cells split up as well. So let's do this. We have 34% attack and defense this turn, courtesy of the STR-17. All right, and then we'll do this. And then we'll do this. All right, this guy's about to eat the super. He's going to get sealed or stunned. So this right here is where a dodge would be nice. Not saying you need it, not for this event anyway. But if you had some dodge on your 16, you might have been able to avoid that and not actually eat that super and get stunned. 29 million attack stat for the 55% friend unit. And we got 11 million on the crit here. Oh, it's because we put him in slot 3. So there's also that. So we just used up his 160% bonus. That is part of the deal though. If you're trying to like fix your rotations, you're gonna have to do something like that. But he did a ton of damage. Oh, this is gonna be a good turn. Okay, so with 50% defense, let's put him slot 1. I want him to get killed. Let's see if he survives it. Then we'll do this. And then we'll do this. Dude, this is such a loaded rotation. Let's see. Let's do it. All right. There we go. There we go. Kill me. Do it. Oh! 29. Y'all were supposed to be scarier than this. What happened? What happened? Your Dragon Balls drop off? I will love you forever if you understand that reference. Comment below. Let me know. You get that? I don't think I'm going to get the revive until we get to Omega. We're just too good. I'm not wasting this guy's active. I'm saving it. Yeah, I'm going to leave him slot 1. He's sealed though, so it's fine. Let's do this. And then we'll do... Uh-oh. We might be in trouble. All right, well, let's see what happens. Let's do that, and let's do that. By putting 16 in slot 1, even though he's not supering, he's still at a first attacker in a turn, and he's received the attack. So he's given everybody defense plus 30%, attack plus 30%. So even though he's sealed, he's still helping people out. So let's see if this Android 17 right here can benefit. Yeah. Nice. I can't believe I'm saying this, dude. Android's got some synergy now. No! Stop sealing! Okay. I'm gonna put this cell slot 1 in the hopes that he gets killed. And then I'll put 16 in slot 2. Let's see what he does in slot 2. In slot 2, he gets defense plus 160 and he launches an additional super attack guaranteed. So let's do that. And let's do this. Hit me. Kill me. Yes. Do it. No. No. This is a good problem. I will say, this is a good problem. That happened because we got all this extra defense. We would have died there. So that's annoying in terms of trying to trigger the revive, but it's good long-term because that's what you want to see. Now you can put all sorts of bums in slot 1 with androids, and you might still be able to survive it thanks to the 16. This is good. Oh my God. 20 million. 20 million. He has like 24 million attacks on the second super. And he does 20. Oh my God. 16 is good. 16 is good. 55%, by the way. Oh my God, we have no health. I forgot about that part. Oops. Okay, you know what though? We're fine because here we've got crazy synergy. Also, Android 17 is now giving everybody 17% defense. I'm not using an item because I want to see what happens here. Are we sealed? No, we're good. So let's do this. Okay, we got some heals. We're at 17% HP, of course. Figures. All right, and then who's got more defense? You do. So let's do this. I want to see what happens here. Do it. Do it. Hit me. We're fine. We're fine, right? Dude, we survived. 134,000. How much health do we have? 1%. This gives everybody 50% defense. We have 8% defense. Oh my God. We got 30% attack and defense just by virtue of getting hit. Then we gave an extra 50% defense to everybody. We also are giving everyone 60% defense. Attack plus 60%. Now this guy's given himself 17% damage reduction. No, 40% damage reduction. And then 17% team defense. We're not going to die here. Am I crazy to say, even if she gets hit, we still don't die? Okay, this, feel free to dodge, because this one you actually, yeah. Yo! Dude! I'm begging you, please. I'm begging you, please hit me. Please hit me in slot 1. Please kill me. Please, please, please. We have so much defense. I don't think it's going to happen, but please do it. Oh my God. We are failing up. And it is so good. Ultimately, a balanced build, I think, will... Yeah, I think a balanced build would be good for 16. I just personally prefer to focus more so on 2 attributes rather than evenly distributing 3. For the most part, there are exceptions. But I think given what this guy is capable of, his support is insane even without attacking. But how much more defense he can provide a team that is in sore need of extra reinforcement, I think dodge is an important factor for him to be in slot 1 so that you can avoid some seals. Doesn't guarantee that he's going to dodge it. He can do crazy damage. If you are running a team with certain characters that can amplify crit without putting crit into the 16, though, that is something worth pointing out because that will also make your hit potential builds easier. But I think in general, I think dodge is still the most important. But boy, can he do some damage, though. All right, we're at ice now, right? Ice, you can't dodge. Oh, crap. Oh, wait, no. I've got a sensu bean. No, we're fine. Hey, you know what? Bring it on, nerd. All right, sensu bean it up. Here we go. Should I hit him? No. Should I do it? Yeah, let's do... I'm scared I'm going to kill him again. I don't want to kill. I can't chance it. I'm actually scared we're going to kill. I can't do it. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm putting cell slot 1. I mean, I lied. I'm putting 16 slot 1. I'm putting cell slot 2. And then I'm putting 17 slot 3. Double digits on Ice Shenron. That guy can do a lot of damage. 50% defense. About to be given to everybody for 2 turns. Let's see how much we do with a Dokkan attack right here. $30 mil. And that's it. Okay. More importantly, everybody got defense. We have no dodge against this guy. Nice. Nice. So with that 50% oh, he locked him. No, I can't. I can't let him stay there. All right, so we're burning our sensu beans. We're probably going to lose in the next round. It's fine. I'm just desperately trying here to get Cell killed, and it's just not working. Let's try again. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Every time I am trying to do something, you get in my way and you ruin it. And now I am offering you on a silver platter a way to ruin my run, and you won't do it. I hate so much the things that you choose to be. Ice, kill him. He's laughing at you. Just kill him. He's mocking you.
Finish him.
Finally! Thank you!
I'm warning you, I won't fall for the same trick twice.
Activated my trap card. All right, now we can get out of here. I'm not using that active though, still won't. Let's do this. Oh. And then I'll do this, give everybody defense. And then I'll do this. All right, let's get out of here in one piece, shall we? Why did I put Tech Cell in slot 1 and not 17? Mainly just because I want to keep every rotation consistent with an Android 17 or 18 on both rotations. If I sacrifice that, then one of the 16s will not be able to provide 50% defense on future turns. 7 million damage on that super. We had about like 18 million attacks. So now we're at 20 million. 7 million again. No crit. You got 20% crit chance there. 13.8 million attack set for the banner unit. Even if we lose here, like I'm happy with what we saw. Oh, right. I forgot. Okay, well, that's a rip. I completely forgot about the... What? What? He just took 100,000 damage? Hold on. What? Oh, he's got damage reduction. That's why I forgot. He got that damage reduction though. Dude, damage reduction plus the defense is so broken. All right. Dude. Bruh. We actually, if we get lucky with the rotations, we could potentially win this. Maybe. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Tickle damage, that's what. All right, Cell, now that you've revived, you should be able to go crazy here. Here we go. Start popping off, King. Again. Again. Is it just me or is this taking a while? I thought this would be done. You know what? While we take forever here, let me look at his links. Do any of his links at max links give you extra crit? Android Assault does not. Toughest Nails gives you an extra 5% damage reduction. Who's locked? Oh no. No! 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 All right, I don't even care anymore. Just end this. I want to end the video. 16's locked, of course. Mechanical Menaces also reduces damage received by 10 or by 5. Infinite Energy gives you 5% crit. That is worth noting because if you are running this guy at max links, with Infinite Energy, you will always have a 5% crit chance, which is basically the equivalent of putting a 3 in your hit potential build. Yeah, so we're toast because now with a 16 on the bench, we are absolutely goners. Infinite Energy, who shares that link? It would be the 17s and the 18s. So bring a lot of 17, 18s if you want to give yourself a free crit. All right, so since I'm pretty sure we're donezo, let's go ahead and do this. Well, first of all, let me go ahead and do this. Yeah, let me do this first. So we're going to use this guy's active in slot 3, and then we're going to move him into slot 1. All right. So here we go.
I will destroy you. Hell Flash!
32 million, and we canceled his super. I didn't even notice that. All right, so his super is gone. Okay, so we're gonna put him in slot 1. Let's go ahead and use this as wheel.
I suppose that was a good enough warm-up.
That gave him a perma buff, 35%, I think. Extra key and perma buff. All right, so Gentleman. What does Gentleman give us? Gentleman gives us defense. Okay. I think I should actually, yeah, I should leave 17 in slot 3. All right, so let's do this. And then we'll do this. And then we got 17 in slot 3. All right, here we go. Oh, you know what? We don't receive an attack now before we get to attack. So because of that, okay, so we're at 32.8 million attack stat. We did 18 million damage on the crit. 35.4 million attack stat on the second super. 19.9 million damage on the crit. 38 million attack stat on the third super. 21.8 million damage on the crit. So notice how we had guaranteed crit even though we were in slot 1. It's because we used the active in slot 3, so we gained all the effects that you would have in slot 3 and we moved it into slot 1. Little Dokkan hack you guys should keep in mind. But because we didn't receive an attack before we got to go, we didn't get that additional attack though. Or not, sorry, not the additional attack. It's the stats. The attack and defense plus 30%. Yeah, dude, 16 is really good. This is not a must-have team, though. Like, I'm hyping him up, and I'm excited for how good he is, but this is not a team that you need to have. This is just a bonus. Like, other teams are better. This is not a top-tier team. It will be if we continue to get more support like this. Like, with all the EZAs that are coming up, we could have a different conversation. You just dodge everything? What? Okay, this turn, we gotta put cell slot 1 with 5 rainbow key spheres plus the 50% defense plus the support that the 17 gave us. Let's see how we can survive. We're showcasing 16 without showcasing 16. Uh-oh. Yep, goodbye. But let's see how much we take on our way out. Okay, 1.5 mil. I'm pretty sure we would have taken a lot more than that. Okay, so we got what we needed from this. Android 16 is your starting, he's your starting franchise player on the Android team. If you want to run Androids, you must have Android 16. If you don't have Android 16, you can forget running Androids. So he's very good in the context of the team. However, he's not a must-have. I don't think he's worth summoning for right now because this category is not the best category in the game, not even with Android 16. but he does make units a lot easier to use. He's great because he can support, he can tank, he can damage, he can do everything. And in terms of hidden potential, honestly, if you're not sure, a balanced build is not a bad idea. I am personally choosing, though, to go for max dodge, and then I'll put the rest into critical. I don't need to worry about additional. He's already got a base 5, which is 10% additional. I'm just going to focus on giving him more slot 1 maneuverability so that he can, sometimes not get sealed or stunned. And then I'm just giving him crit, so that way, outside of that one turn where he has crit, you can still get some nice crit damage. I know that some of you guys will probably disagree with that. So if you want to go for full, if you want to go like a balanced build, that's totally fine. I do think having some dodge in there is going to be a good idea. But for my next showcase, when I test him out at max links, I'm not going to give him dodge, because if I put dodge on him, it'll ruin stress testing. So I'll put the dodge in afterwards. But yeah, he's legit. He is absolutely the best android in the game. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below, let in the comments your thoughts on the Android 16. How would you build the character? What are your thoughts on the category, the future of the category? Is this unit a must-have for you, in your opinion? Let me know your thoughts overall in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and ours to Dokkan responsibly. Bye.